All right, here's a quick walk around video of the 2005 5.9 Cummins. A lot of really good goodies on this truck. She has been my baby for the last 4 years. Bought it completely stock with 14,000 miles on it. And we've done a lot of really cool stuff to it. So here we go. A couple things, and I know I'm going to miss a bunch of stuff here, but a couple things we're going to notice right off the bat is obviously the exterior. So front bumper, that's a Fab 4's front bumper, which is absolutely gorgeous. Pairs with the CM flatbed. So no toolboxes, no nothing, just good old flatbed. 24 by 24 mud flaps on that. Stuck with the Gen Y hitch. It's got all the LEDs on it. Really nice unit there. As far as exterior components goes, you can see the SRT10 Mopar hood paint matched with a paint matched grille as well. Did leave the inserts out. I really like that look with this Fabs 4 bumper. Obviously still have all the stock parts though. As far as lighting goes, did the Recon fog lights, Recon headlights, Recon cab lights, all black inserts or tinted, and then the tinted third brake light as well on the rear. Gives it a really nice look as well. Going with that sport black and red. You can see it up in there, which is a really cool look. Wheels and tire setups, those are 22-inch KG1 forged. Really like that rim. It's the KG1 forged. It's a KG1 Sarge is the model, but on this truck the Sarge actually has a cutout here, and they milled that off, so it's just a straight opening. Gives it a nice cool look. Kind of an Alcoa style, but more modern, updated. We're running the Toyo Open Country ATs. I think they equate to roughly a 35. I'm not sure the exact metric conversion on that. And then in the rear, same thing. So you've got the 22-inch KG1 forged on the 35-inch tire. Now those are running a 2-inch spacer, so if you look at the width, it does have a little bit of poke there. It is just a wonderful stance. Stanced out really nice the way it looks there, so love seeing that. As far as exterior goes, suspension components, so we went with the Thuren 3-inch coilover springs. So if we look up in there, you're gonna see, let me get this on wide zoom here. So you're gonna see the full 3-inch. Did do the heavy duty steering brace as well on this truck, which is really nice. You've got obviously your track bar there, going across Bilstein, and then you've got your bars there. So really did a great job on this. KC Customs did this. Darren over at KC Customs did a great job on all the wheels and tires and suspension components. So really happy with the work they did. They did that a couple years ago. Really good. 50% tint on the windshield, so you can still see out of it really good. I just love the look of the 50% tint. Helps protect the dash, and then 20% on the sides and the rear. So love that 50% look on it, which is really nice. As far as paint goes, it's a 2005, so you're gonna see the occasional rock chip. There's plenty of rock chips on the unit, but that just kind of comes with the territory when you're looking at an 05. But you're also only looking at about 59,000 miles, which is really nice. As far as the frame goes, I mean, we are in immaculate condition, so there is Absolutely zero rust on this truck. So you can see even leaf springs are really nice there. Axles look great. Frame looks good. All the way underneath this truck is just a beautiful, beautiful truck. Kind of getting into the other mods or things that we've done. So we did the, you know, all the deep pans on everything. So we got Mag-Hytec there, front diff, rear diff as well. We did that Mag-Hytec as well. So that looks really nice under there. Fox shocks all the way around with the suspension. I did throw in those 5,000 Airlift 5,000 or 5K. I don't know which one it is, but it's that model airbags on the rear, because we do tow our fifth wheel with this. And so we did the stainless steel hose lines all the way up, and then you can see the compressors mounted right under the driver's side there. So when you do look at the underneath of this truck, you can see this, I mean, it's about as perfect as one gets on a 2005 or on any of these third gens. We did install that Fass 165. Wanted to keep all of our fuel protected. So it's got the water separator, it's got the fuel filter there. We did do an S&B 60-gallon fuel tank. So we've got the 60-gallon fuel tank's gonna help out a lot when we're on those long trips, but really nice. Let's take a peek under the hood here, and then we'll take a peek at this beautiful interior here in a minute. Like I said, I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of stuff on this, but when we look under the hood, let's get this in wide zoom. Again, it's about as clean of a 5.9 as you're gonna see. We did do the S&B cold air intake there. Coming in from the fueling, we did the fuel filter delete. You can see up in there, that Fleece fuel filter bypass there. We did do a Cheetah turbo there, which is really nice. I believe that's a 63 millimeter, still the stock headers. Head's never been taken off the motor. It's all stock injectors. We wanted to maintain just a really reliable, beautiful setup here without going overboard. Just wanted to do a couple of tasteful mods, keep the EGTs down with towing, with the air intake and the turbo, get good fuel, clean fuel into the engine daily. And then we use all Schaefer's engine oil. That gets changed out every 5,000 miles. Never been changed over 5,000 miles. That's everything's been under 5,000 on that. We change out we grease all the front bearings, as well as, or all the greasers, as well as change the both fuel filters out every 5,000 miles as well. I did all new fluids on it, so front diff, rear diff, front diff, transmission oil, all the brake fluid, even windshield wiper fluid. I mean, we went through every fluid that runs through the truck, and we took every fluid out when we bought this thing 3 to 4 years ago, and put all new fluid in it. So that'll be obviously in the description there with what type of fluids we've got in the truck here. I guess let's go ahead and look at some interior components. One last thing on the exterior, debadged the whole truck, so no badges on it, which is really nice, except for the little Cummins logo. I had to keep that. So when we look at interior, I've had these floor mats in for the entirety of it. Still need to vacuum some of those rocks out, but still even keep the factory floor mats. But you can see this thing is immaculate. It looks like it came off the showroom. When we look at the dash, super clean. That window tint really helps on the front, which is nice. And you can even see the suede. This is just a gorgeous setup. So You got your flip up bucket, your manual 4-wheel drive, which works great. I did do the permanent bolt-on linkage for that 4-wheel drive as well, which is a really good thing. Those rubber bushings, they wear out, but all stock there on the inside. On the back, typical crew cab. Doors, no rust on any doors whatsoever. Nothing underneath. I mean, it's all just like it rolled off. Does have the nice flip outs. Good storage underneath as well. And the interior looks really good. You got about, again, 60,000 miles on these seats, so little wrinkles here and there, but it is beautiful. Keep the steering wheel cover on, always want to maintain that. Run EDT in every single fill up. Every fuel fill up we run EDT, which is nice. Stock radio, AC blows ice cold, which is nice. All the gauges, everything works beautifully. I do run typically I had the SRT10 mount here with the CTS3. I did take that out for the time being, doing some updates, hooking it up. As you can see here, 58,900 miles, so 59,000 miles. Runs beautiful. All the lights look gorgeous. Turn those on. Love the ambers on the flatbed. The smoked out ambers on top as well look really nice. Still light out, so hard to tell, but it does look mean when you're driving and it's at night. Looks really good. Let's go ahead and crank this thing on. So it does sound good. Coming from that engine, we are running a straight pipe all the way down, straight from the turbo. So we did a 5-inch straight pipe. All the way down. With nice V-bands. I did get quite a bit of drone as I was towing, and my 2-year-old did not like that. So instead of having the straight pipe, I did come in and put in the MBRP muffler. So that's the stainless MBRP muffler. And then we do have it currently Axel dumping down. That powder coating is not great on that tip. That seems like it's coming off like crazy, but I believe that's an 8-inch tip we've got on there. Sounds really good with that Fleece Cheetah turbo. No blow-by whatsoever. Mess whenever I do an oil change, that's for sure. But beautiful truck. Take it for a spin. Four-wheel drive works great. See the light turns on, perfect. driving in some grass. Don't need four-wheel drive, but it runs great. Let's go ahead and shift that back into 2. And then obviously you got your neutral or low. So really nice with this unit, with that turbo in there, opening that up with the cold air intake, and having that bigger turbo than stock. It really keeps things cool when you're driving, which is really nice. But this thing drives like a dream. Here, let me get this in wide zoom. Drives like an absolute dream. Steering is very tight, so it reacts immediately. The only one flaw, other than the minor rock chips that it has, is that chip right there in line of sight on the windshield. So that is really frustrating, but it does sound absolutely phenomenal when you're driving. And all gauges and everything work perfectly as they should. All your lights, all your buttons. Let's take it for a spin and see what she sounds like. So putting that steering stabilizer brace on there, I don't know if it really does anything, but recommended by KC Customs. They said go ahead and do that. With the suspension not having just like a puck level, that full 3-inch, also with the extra weight of that front bumper, that 3-inch suspension gives it a really nice look, but also a really good feel when you're driving. You can drive without anything on the steering wheel, and she's going to hold the line absolutely perfect, which is really nice. You drive it with one finger all the way. Transmission shifts great. Never had any issues. Obviously, when you're towing with a 4-speed, that's you know, you got to kind of watch when you're getting up to speed in that 70-75 mile an hour zone. Going up a hill, you know, it wants to slam back down into second gear. So as long as you know what you're doing when you're driving and towing, you're fine. But she drives great, accelerates great, got a little bit of pep with some of the aftermarket upgrades that we've done to it, but it's nothing that isn't reliable. It's everything's on this truck is built to be just ultra reliable, and go get it. Listen to the gear sing. Straight pipe and that turbo sing, but it's really pleasant. It's not too loud in the cab. Family loves it. shifting's great, steering's tight. I just absolutely love this thing. Hard to find one like these nowadays. Down this big hill, braking does really good. Never had to skip of the brake. Obviously, if you're towing, we do have that trailer brake down there, but going from 40 mile an hour to a stop, really easy down the hill, super nice. As far as tuning goes, this was tuned by ZKB Diesel. They put the ARP Head Studs in, so this thing is head studded. They just did one by one, but the when they did the turbo, they had I believe PPEI send them all the tunes for the truck, gave them all the information, sent over really clean tunes. So it does have a 110 horsepower tune on it, so we can still maintain decently low EGTs. I don't get above 1200 when I'm towing, which is really nice. We tow two side-by-sides, a four-wheeler on a 30-foot gooseneck trailer, and it tows great. Small 33-foot fifth wheel tows great and averages somewhere around 900 EGTs. So it's a super clean tune, but it does have enough pep to where I can, you know, get in the passing lane and go. So the tune is great on it, but it's not overkill. It does puff a little bit of black smoke when you get on it, but it's nothing, you know, not rolling coal and going crazy with it. But yeah, just an overall beautiful rig. We'll get out one more time and do a quick walk around here while she's running. We did do the larger, I believe it's got a 5-inch drive shaft on it. Ordered that from a guy out of northern Idaho. Custom makes them. Get down there and look at that. Looks like it rubbed a little bit on that gas tank, and then we had the gas tank moved over a little bit so it wouldn't rub anymore. That oversized gas tank. That AC you can see is dripping under there. Ice cold AC, extremely hot heat. So there she is. Absolute beaut.